Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I know that it's been a while and I know that I'm looking a little bit different right now, but I am back. Today I'm going to be reviewing the Fenty Beauty Soft Matte Pro Filter Foundation. So this is Rihanna's foundation. Everybody has been going crazy about it. I'm sure you've already seen reviews on it. I'm sure a ton of you have already tried it, but I did get a lot of requests to film my review of this foundation, so that is what I did today. I filmed a demo of it, how I like to use it, how it works for me on my dry skin. So if you guys are curious about my thoughts on this foundation, I'm going to be sharing all of them in this video today, as well as a few first impressions of some makeup products that I have not tried yet. And I'm also using one of the highlighters from Fenty Beauty in this video as well. So if you guys want to hear the rundown on this foundation, but also a few other products, then please give this video a little thumbs up really quick and just keep on watching. So before I get into the demo portion of this video, I do want to give you guys a little bit of information. You can pick up this Fenty Beauty foundation off of Sephora and also the Fenty Beauty website. I will leave information on the one that I got down below in the description box. I picked up mine in the shade 230 because my body is a little bit darker than my face. I also judged completely online what my color would be, so I was a little bit off. I could go a little bit lighter. I just want to tell you guys right in the beginning of this video that this is amazing. It is amazing. It blew me away. I've been testing it for a couple weeks now. I didn't want to just jump on camera and give you a first impression. I wanted to give you my well-rounded 2-week-old thoughts about this foundation, and I think it's amazing. I think you need to try it. I have dry skin, so I'm speaking for a dry-skinned person, but I'm obsessed with this foundation. Currently, this foundation comes in 40 shades. So Rihanna did an amazing job of being inclusive. There are rumors that there will be more shades, but I'm very excited to have a complexion-based line in Sephora that has 40 shades because that's not easy to do, and I feel like pretty much anybody can find their match right now. If you have a hard time, I feel like there's definitely a color in there for you, so I would suggest going into Sephora and trying them out. Something you do want to keep in mind is that they do get a little bit darker as they dry, so I would go a shade lighter or at least try them out on your skin in store, walk around, let them dry, and pick out a shade that way. But my shade 230 is working for me right now, so I got lucky. Obviously, there's also a ton of other products in the line. I picked up 3 of the Killawatt highlighters. I am using one of them on my face today, and if you guys want a separate video on the highlighters, then let me know by giving this video a thumbs up or leaving me a comment, and I can do a video on the ones that I bought. I do also enjoy the highlights. This foundation has a soft matte finish to it, which originally scared me because I have dry skin. I thought it would really dry me down, but with the hydrating primer that I use, and I usually make sure to really moisturize my skin before makeup, I have no problem with it. In fact, I really enjoy the finish of it, and I still can get this dewy look with this matte foundation. So I really enjoy the finish. I wouldn't be scared of it. If you guys have dry skin and you're scared of it like I was, I wouldn't be. I would really honestly just go try it for yourself. This foundation is kind of a miracle product to me, and I don't say that a lot, but it covers everything very nicely. It stays on for a very long time. It doesn't cake up, it doesn't flake off, it doesn't cling to any of my dry patches. It makes my skin look so good. That's all that I can explain it as, is it just makes my skin look so good. So without further ado, I'm going to skip ahead to the demo portion of this video. I'm very talkative. This is probably a long video, so I will leave timestamps down below so you can skip around to whatever you want to see. I'm a talkative person. That's just me, so if you don't like it, I'm sorry, but I talk a lot. So let's get into the demo portion of this video. Thank you guys so much for watching and hearing all of my thoughts. So I personally like to use a hydrating primer because this is more of a matte drying foundation. So my favorite hydrating primer is the Hangover X from Too Faced. So my first step is applying this all over my face. This primer does tend to bring out some redness in my face. I don't know what ingredient it is, but It doesn't irritate my skin, it just makes it more red. As you guys can probably tell, my body is more bronze than my face right now, and that is because I bought a bit of a darker foundation than I should have because I chose my shade online, and the shade that I picked out is 230. So it's a little dark for me, so I wanted to make sure my body was a little bit tan so that my face didn't look orange or anything. I will leave the shade that I bought down below. It would be okay if I had a tan, but right now I'm very pale naturally, so I don't know, I love it so much that I don't mind, and I will alter my body color to match this because I really enjoy this foundation, but I'm just shaking it a little bit. So my favorite way to apply the Fenty foundation is actually with a brush. I have tried it with a beauty blender, but I prefer it with a brush just because I feel like you get a more full coverage and it doesn't pick up if you try to layer it a little bit or anything like that. So my preference is a brush, so I will recommend that to you guys. And I did want to quickly mention that the brush that I'm using is a Sigma F80. This has always been one of my favorite flat top kabuki foundation brushes, but this one is pink for breast cancer and ovarian cancer awareness. So I'm going to leave a link below where you guys can purchase your own pink F80, and the proceeds will go to this cause. I believe 20% of the sales is going to the breast cancer cause. It's a specific foundation that they're donating to. I will leave the information down below. I'm not making any money off of it. None of the affiliates are making money off of it. It's just going towards the cause. So if you guys are interested in that, I do think it's a really pretty brush, and it's always been one of my favorites. Now you can get it in pink if you do want to donate to the cause. So I honestly feel like you don't need a lot of product when it comes to this foundation. It does cover very nicely. I am going to apply it to one side of my face so you guys can kind of see the difference and how much it does cover. I don't have a lot of breakouts or anything right now, so I'm sorry if it's not super helpful, but I am going to try to explain myself as best as I can. I'm very lucky that right now I'm having a decent skin time in my life and it's not too problematic, but you guys do need to know that I do have dry skin, so this video is definitely more anchored towards you dry-skinned people as well, but this foundation I do think is more targeted towards oily skin people, but I'm dry and I love it. Something that I was told and that you guys should probably know is you want to go a shade lighter than you normally would because it does darken up a bit when it dries down onto your face. So just keep that in mind when you're picking out your shade. I would suggest putting it on your hand, walking around Sephora, and letting it really set in. So I am just going to pick it up with the brush from the back of my hand directly and start working on this side of my face. It covers up all of my redness and all of my freckles. And I told you guys this on Twitter, but I didn't want to jump on camera the day that I got this and film a review. So I've been using this for 2 weeks now, and I feel like I know my thoughts on it. So hopefully this video will be helpful because I know what I'm talking about. No offense to people who jump right on camera. I know that that's a business tactic, but I really wanted to get to know this foundation before I talked about it. So I'm layering it up a little bit over my freckles. It does dry to its semi-matte finish fairly quickly, so I like to work with it pretty quick. You guys can see it does match my chest. Not my other side of my face, but my chest, which is what matters. I'm gonna dab a little bit on my forehead. Try not to get it in my brows. I really suck at that, but it happens. Alright, so there we have it. This side has the foundation, obviously. This side is without. I do realize that it is much darker than my natural face color, but it does match my chest, so this color does work for me, especially when I am naturally tan, but I'm not right now. It's amazing. I feel like it speaks for itself a little bit, and I do have to tell you guys, I'm a fan of dewy foundation. I don't like matte foundation. This is more on the matte side. This is my favorite matte foundation that I have ever tried because for me and my dry skin, it still works for me. So I feel like there's a little bit of luminosity coming through still. I don't feel like it's too cakey or fake looking. So I'm going to finish up the rest of my face and I will let you guys know all of my thoughts. Okay, so that is it for the actual foundation. I'm going to go in with the products that I'm going to use on the rest of my face just for context. If you guys are not interested in that, you can skip to the end, but I do want to show you how they layer and just show you how I'm going to finish my face today because I haven't been filming in a while and I kind of just miss it. So I'm going to apply my concealer. I just went and repurchased my Age Rewind from Maybelline. It's so good and I keep forgetting how much I love it. So I'm just going to brighten up my under eye area. I love drugstore concealers. I hate falling in love with a high-end concealer because I just feel like it's so unnecessary to pay such a high price for concealer, but drugstore concealer is my favorite because I just go through it. Like, obviously I load a ton of it on because I don't feel guilty about repurchasing it. I hope that you guys like my dark hair. I'm really kind of self-conscious. I wanted to go dark because I like dark hair in the fall and winter, but you guys really liked my ombre and made me feel so good about my ombre hair, so I don't know how I feel about my dark hair yet. I'm using the same F80 just to quickly buff out my concealer. Nothing special with the face makeup today. I just want to show you like how quick and easy my foundation routine is now with this foundation. I've been using it all the time. Every time I wear foundation, I'm wearing the Fenty foundation. And that is crazy for me because I like myself some dewy foundation. I'm going to cream contour with my Amazing Cosmetics Perfection Stick in Deep. It's my favorite cream contour. I do want to pick up the Fenty contour sticks or whatever they're called, but I wasn't sure about the line yet, but now with what I've tried, I really want to pick them up. So if you guys have them and you like them, let me know. I do like more of a warm contour though, so I'm not sure if there are any warm ones in the line, but let me know. So I'm just going to buff this in. This is going to help my face kind of match the bronze of my body that I have going on. This blends so good. Skip yourself some KKW and just buy this. Trust me. I guess I'm getting super talkative in this video, so I'm sorry. But this is for my subscribers. Like, this is for people who like me. So if you have something to complain about, like, you can skip to wherever you want to skip to in this video. But I did want to talk to you guys. I've been getting comments lately about people being mad that I put affiliate links in my description box. And I just have to tell you guys, I would never put something in my description box that I don't use or didn't like. So if you guys are seeing a video and you enjoy, like, you want to buy the product because I used it, because you trust me, then what is the problem with me making like a portion of that sale? I will never understand because essentially I'm doing this for free and I'm trying to help you guys. So it's not going to cost you anything to go through a link that I provide, and it's kind of just providing you with the ease of the link if you do want to shop. So I really personally don't like it when people complain about affiliate links because I shop through affiliate links all the time. Like Trend Mood, that woman helps us so much with like releases and new releases and staying up to date. So if she posts an affiliate link, I'm gonna go through it. So I don't know. I just wanted to mention that because it like hurts my feelings, I guess, because this is my job, guys. Like, I need the money, guys, or I can't keep doing it. So I will keep my affiliate links, and I don't try to hide them either. Like, they're very obvious. So I'm gonna do a light dusting of my No Color powder from RCMA. Just super light dusting because I do want dewiness still. But I am going to apply some powders, so I want them to go on smoothly. I'm going to try another new product and hope that it doesn't mess up my face. This is the Bare Minerals Contour Palette. Here's what it looks like. I'm going to take the darkest one, and MAC actually sent me this brush. It's the 140S. It's like a weird, tapered, fluffy powder brush, I think, but I'm just going to run it over this contour shade. And I'm just very lightly gonna go over my little contour area. I honestly can't tell if it's doing anything or not because I'm blind. I think it is. Ooh. Oh yeah, that is definitely adding some definition. Alright, moment of dewiness. I'm going to be using my Fenty Beauty highlighter. This is one of the Killawatt highlighters. This is the one in Lightning Dust and Fire Crystal. Here it is. You can probably see that I am getting use out of it. The pans are a little bit messy. What I do is go in with the more subtle one first. This is the Lightning Dust one, I think. And then Fire Crystal over top. So I'm going to go in with the subtle one. And I'm using my Morphe R36 for this. I'm just going to dust over my cheekbones. This is definitely more of like the lit from within kind of highlight. But as you can see, it's fairly blinding, and this is the subtle side. So that's my favorite kind of highlight. And then I'm going to go into the other side and just hit the high points. Like the little curve in the C of my face. Right there. This side is more glittery, so if you're going out at night or anything, you will see that glitter. So my camera overheated, so I just got done finishing my eye makeup and I put on my lip combo. I feel like I look drastically different than a couple seconds ago, but I like it. I'm trying to get used to this hair color, and I feel really like dramatic. So my lip combination is the Morphe and Orpha Zenali combo. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that correctly, but it's a lip pencil and a liquid lipstick in the shade Vinyl, and it costs $15 for both of them. So I'm obsessed with this color. It's the first time wearing it. There's a lot of first impressions thrown into this video, but I do want to focus back on what I'm talking about, which is Fenty Beauty. So I do think that you guys can probably gather that I am obsessed with this foundation. For $34, I highly recommend trying it. That is the lower price range of high-end foundations in Sephora. So it does come with quite a bit of product as well. It comes with a little bit over what you normally get in a liquid foundation. The formula of it and the finish of it, I want you guys to not be afraid of if you have dry skin, because I have very dry skin and I love this. So if you're normally fearful of a matte foundation, or if you're waiting for them to come out with a more dewy foundation, I say jump right in and try this for yourself, because you can manipulate it into being whatever you want it to be. So if you want to have a hydrated looking face, then make sure you're wearing a hydrating primer and go ahead and slap on your highlight and your setting spray. Whatever you want to do, you can still look dewy with this foundation, but it creates such a flawless base that I don't even know what to say to get my point across. I don't know what I would do without this in my collection now. So that's how much I love it. Genuinely, from the bottom of my heart, I don't have any reason to suck up to this brand at all. I love this, and it's a new staple in my collection. I've been using it for a few weeks. I probably will pick it up in my lightest color, in my darkest color, and this will remain in my foundation routine. So I highly recommend trying it. I love it. It is approved by me, and I think that you guys will love it as well. If you guys already have this foundation, let me know your thoughts down below. I'm sure that there are some people that might not like it for one reason or another, but for me, it just worked way, way too well to not say anything about it. So I want to thank you guys for bearing with me in this video. I am very talkative. I've been going through a lot in the past couple weeks. I know it's been a while since I have uploaded, but thank you guys for watching. Thank you for standing by me and being there for me on all of my social medias. I love you guys. You are family to me. You mean the world to me, and I don't want to let you guys down by not being around. So I do plan on filming what you guys want to see from me, so go ahead and leave your requests down below. So please subscribe, please thumbs up this video if you did like it, go ahead and share it if you found it helpful, and hopefully I will see you guys all in my next video. Bye.